Imana ihe wuche obi gị dịka for example ọlịla ọ bụghị iwu ọlịla gasị gị by force but ọ bụ ihe wuru uche obi mmadụ oshi ihe nchọ for example so ya gazie okay ya gakwa ya nwere ya but ya wugoro uche obi mmadụ so ị chọrọ ịla na from ebe a ka ọwụ ịkatụrụ ịnọ ebe a eleke ka gị mma ọlịla na ebe a eleke ka gị mma.
I have to think about it.
Okay.
Because I have been here 64 years. Left Nigeria when I was young. And now, preferably, I would have loved to go back to my country.
Yeah.
But then, how?
How? That's a question.
Then, preferably. Because of the weather, completely, that is what would have driven me away from Europe. I want where I came from, the sun.
Yeah.
I don't love winter, I don't like winter. So, and here, you are alone. Einsamkeit, loneliness.
Yeah.
So, because of that, I would have preferably liked to go home, but how do I go?
Okay, that would be
Greetings, everyone. Greetings, lovers of freedom. I believe every one of us watched that video. I know a lot of you will be confused, or maybe you don't get the video where you don't understand what is happening. First of all, my name is MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. The woman you saw in that video, her name is Mrs. Onyebula. She served Nigerian government. She worked all her life in Nigerian embassy, Germany, here in Europe. Now, a lot of you will be asking, why is she doing this video? The reasons why you see this video circulating on social media is the word of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that says, serve the zoo and come back in shame. Now, having said that, this lady, or this our mother, because she's old enough, look at, you also her age, she's already old woman who's supposed to be our grandma or our mama, who's supposed to be resting in her house, enjoying pension. But do you know what? After she worked all her life, she worked in in a Nigerian embassy in Germany, and the pension and the gratuities was paid. Guess what happened to it? The Nigerian foreign minister seized the money and they stole it, columbied that very money, and made this our mother, left her stranded. Now, when you listen to her, when a question was given to her, do you want to continue living here or do you want to go back home? She said that she don't like the cold weather, which is the winter, that back home in the east is summer, which is sunny, the normal weather, that she want to go back home. And she dropped a question, how? Underline that word. She dropped a question, how? That how means, how can I go back home empty-handed, or with what? My pension have been ripped off me by Nigerian foreign minister, and she knows very well that she cannot go anywhere to have justice, because it is all about who you know. the connections, your contacts all about cabals. That is exactly what is happening. Now, you see the reasons why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, and I quote, serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Most especially if you are an Igbo person, if you are an Igbo man, you are an Igbo woman. Nigeria is not for you. By her name, you will know that she is a pure Igbo, Mrs. Onyegbula. You know that? Mrs. Onyegbula is an Igbo name. Now, for those of you who are shouting, one Nigeria, this is what you are fighting to continue. Because Nigeria as a country can never favor any citizen. This is what they are made of. Now, how do you feel seeing this old woman being stranded after working the time for her enjoyment? The government she served, the nation she served, the country she worked all throughout her life, rip her off, and there is no justice anywhere. She is confused, stranded, and nowhere to go. And if care is not taken, she can even end up by heart attack or any, with her age. She can die, and once she is gone, that money is gone because nobody will speak for her again. And this kind of people, no people anywhere that will get justice for them. And this is why people like us left everything that we're supposed to benefit, and we take it upon ourselves to fight for the liberation of our people, so that when you work and time for your pension, nobody will give you excuse. Your gratuities, nobody will give you excuse. Your salary will be given to you at the right time. But guess what? We are not serious yet. I don't want to take much of your time. I want you to share this video so that it will reach the so-called Nigerian senators and the so-called Nigerian human rights activists, if there's still one that exists that can help the woman. If not, serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Ask yourself, since the creation of that contraption, are you proud of it? Revolution is the solution. Until we have the mentality of revolution and are ready to carry it out, then we will know that we'll have a future. I don't want to take much of your time. Like I said, I remain my humble self. MAP Ezeokubundo 1. Stay tuned for more videos.